Hi everyone, it is Julie with Salt Mixology, and I thought it would be a great time to go over some self-care, and one item in particular is our hair. We're all at home. If you guys are like me, I'm going a little bit stir crazy, and so like last night I did an oil treatment with essential oil on my hair, and I thought I'd just go over that a little bit. And you may have some of these materials and you may not. I have tweaked it in different ways. So if you don't have one, you have another. So one of the things I have olive oil. Two, I have coconut oil. And three, I have vitamin E oil. And number four, I have lavender essential oil. And I like the lavender essential oil, and I picked it out because most everyone has it. It's not one that you're going to go out and have to buy. However, the oils that I did pick out, they are still helpful without the essential oil. So here we go. Olive oil, olive oil. Okay, now the good thing about olive oil, it's a mono unsaturated fat. Okay, get my little notes here. Okay, so research shows that that the hair shaft actually has the ability to absorb an oil that is a mono unsaturated fat into the hair itself. Now, it absorbs the oil, it helps retain hydration, and it gives a shine. However, it's not some kind of oil you're going to want to put on your hair before you use a flat iron or any kind of heating devices. It's just really good for a hot oil treatment. We're going over a hot oil treatment, and I'm giving you 3 different types of oils and 1 essential oil. So lavender is very good for the scalp, and I'll go over that in just a minute. So you can use this as a hot oil treatment, or you can make this part of a mask. Using it as part of a mask, you have to use food products as well. I don't like to use myself. I don't want to put gooey egg on my hair. I'm sorry. So I don't really want to demonstrate smashing avocados or stirring an egg or anything like that. So that's just me. There's plenty online if you want to add egg or avocado or anything like that. I would much rather use avocado oil. And I have avocado oil, but not everybody does. So I was just trying to think of things that people do have. The thing that we like about hot oil treatments is that if you're like me, you're flat ironing your hair to make it straight. You're blow drying it or you're curling it. And so, and we also have a lot of us that have like the natural like wavy hair. It gets real frizzy in the humidity. And I'm in the like epicenter of humidity right now. So olive oil has vitamin E in it. It also has vitamin K. And these are antioxidants that help take out the free radicals. And free radicals are basically molecules in your body that have gone wacky, causing you to become sick or not 100%. So free radicals, basically, most of it comes from the sun, bad food, not getting enough sleep, and stress, and et cetera, et cetera. Okay? But a lot of it comes from sun damage. One of the things that I've learned that I really like about using for free radical damage is red light therapy. I really like red light therapy. So I have some little handheld devices that I use. But olive oil actually can remove oxidative stress that happens to like our scalp and our hair and things like that. And you think about your hair, it's like always exposed to the sun. It's on top of your head, right? So there is oxidative stress and free radical damage. And so that's one of that's why you see a lot of hot oil treatments with olive oil, okay? So it can cause unhealthy hair follicles and etc., etc. So what we want to do is we're trying to neutralize all that, and we're trying to get a healthy scalp. Now, a follicle, I don't know if you know this, but follicle is actually an organ, okay? Because most of us have hair everywhere, really. Even if it's just tiny hair or if it's a different texture of hair, it's all from follicles. So it's part of our biggest organ, which is our skin. And so you have to think about a follicle, it's an organ. So on top of on our head, we have hair follicles, right? And so we want to stimulate them to help them get out of that rest period, because hair growth has cycles. So it will grow and then it will stop and rest. We want to stimulate and keep that growth period up and going. And we also want to stimulate our hair follicles for healthy scalp, because if you have a healthy scalp, you're going to have healthy hair. Okay, so that's the olive oil. Okay, now it's not really good for fine hair, because since it does, since the hair shaft will absorb it, it's really probably not the best oil to use for really fine hair. Okay, it's good to use. Mine's like medium, and then it's curly. I have curly hair. It's good for dense hair, thicker hair, naturally curly hair, frizzy hair. But when it comes to thin hair, it's great for a hot oil treatment if you have a lot of damage. Okay, it's not something that you're going to want to use all the time. So that's the olive oil. Now, why did I pick lavender? I'm going to just go over that, because it's antibacterial and antifungal, number one. It also heals dry skin and scalp, and it's usually caused by dandruff, things like that. It actually heals it. Okay, it treats it and heals it. And so it chemically, when you're shampooing or you're doing a hot oil treatment, always do the scalp. Okay, and so chemically it is known to stimulate hair growth. However, I think just basically just getting your hands in there and just get, every time you shampoo your hair or do a hot oil or a mask or anything, really just massage your scalp, and you're going to be stimulating your hair follicles. And that's really what helps with hair growth. But it is a great leave-in for overnight. Like last night I put, I didn't use one of my little bees, just use a little Dixie cup, and I put marula oil in there, and I just put some lavender oil, and then I just put it in my scalp and put my hair in a ponytail, put a towel over my pillow, and went to sleep. So it's really good for your hair. There's so many other oils I can go into, but like grapefruit, it's great for dry hair. Cedarwood, rosemary, there's more, but see, not everybody has those. Everyone pretty much, they start off with lavender, so that's why I chose that. And lavender is so versatile. So if you have coconut oil, okay, this is just basically one big fat tablespoon. Okay, because I was just thinking, all right, hot oil treatment, because once you melt this in the microwave and get it warm, now it says hot oil, let's not get it hot. Nobody wants to burn their scalp. We're trying to help heal our scalp, okay? So let me put these back over here because I don't want to mess up anything. Now, we have here, I'm going to try to show you my little station. Now, the thing about coconut oil, get out of the way. Actually, I can zoom my computer, my thing a little bit. There. go. Okay, so let me bring it over just a tad. Now, coconut oil is really high in fatty acids. I can't wait to have my thing from the other house though, because it'll be propped, you know. But okay, so coconut oil is high in fatty acids, which is really good. Now, the molecules, maybe like, hey. Now, the molecules, okay, the molecules that form the coconut oil are actually larger than the pores in your scalp and your skin, okay? So they are known to be not fully absorbed. And also, if you make a regular practice of putting coconut oil on your scalp, it may clog pores and cause like acne cysts on your scalp. So, yuck. But it is great for hair, just not like all the time. Because of the fatty acids, they do attach to the hair and they do help it stay shiny. So it's nice, you know, to have it, you know, on the ends and stuff. And when I color my hair, come back over here. When I color my hair, I put coconut oil on my hair, and I let it sit. And then so I let it sit on there and for a couple of hours, and then I just color over it because it's protecting my hair, and the color is just fine. Okay. Now, a lot of people believe that coconut oil is the key for hair growth. Okay, well, that has not been like scientifically proven, like not scientifically proven. It works for people. However, I think a lot of it has to do with massaging your hair follicles, okay? However, if it has made your hair grow, it has made your hair grow. But I think anytime you stimulate your hair follicle, that's what actually facilitates that growth, okay? But just remember the follicle is actually, it's an organ, all right? So that's the coconut oil. Now the next one, let me put my gloves on for this one, because it's vitamin E. And not everyone has vitamin E oil like I do, but they may have capsules. So here we go. Okay, so not everyone has vitamin E, but if you do, kudos. So what I did was I take vitamin E supplements, okay? And so I already started opening them up last night just to show you. This is about just 5. I don't know if you can see. It's about 5. It's very, very thick. So it would be one that would be good to add to an olive oil or a coconut oil, or to use by itself. I mean, it's just really, really thick. So, my spatula. Okay. So, if you don't have the vitamin E, just take these capsules. I'll just do 3. Oh, Sam's. Okay. But I take it because it's a good fatty acid to have in your body. Where's my vitamin E thing? Okay. Now, thing about vitamin E, it is an antioxidant, okay, like the olive oil. But I just, I took the ends and put it in the bowl. Can you see that? The other one. So, do it right there. All right, so I just clip it and smash it. And depending on if you're just doing your scalp or you're going to do all of your hair, you would probably need about 1/4 of a cup. So it may take a while. But you know what? If you're like me, I haven't been outside, like gone anywhere since they've ordered everyone to social distance. So you have your vitamin E. Okay. Have your vitamin E. And like I said, it's super duper thick. It gets everywhere. So if you have like something like this, or a cookie sheet, or if this is going to be a thing that you're going to do with a younger person, I would always do something like this because it keeps it, the mess contained. I did discover though that these are really hard to cut, and I'll show you. They're hard to cut. They're like, they crunch even. But vitamin E, okay, so it helps. It's antioxidant, so it does help with the free radical damage, okay, the wacky molecules. So it does help neutralize them. Like I said, it is very hard to cut. So I wouldn't even risk it if that's what you have. That's why I have my gloves on. Did you hear that crunch? It's a smash. So now, if you're using vitamin E and you have olive oil, I would mix it together. But if not, I would just put 3 to 5 drops of lavender essential oil in it. But make sure it's 1/4 of a cup, okay? And these are really hard to cut. The bigger the better, okay? The bigger the better. And so when you have the antioxidant, you're neutralizing, the molecules. And so we want to do that because we know oxidative stress, I just went over that, improves hair health. It protects hair and locks in moisture, which is nice because it just locks it in. Because it's not something that you normally put on your hair. It's usually added to something, okay? This is straight vitamin E, which I like, because usually they'll have like hair masks or hot oil treatments with vitamin E in it, but not just straight vitamin E. But it just attaches to your hair shaft and it keeps it nice and shiny, and it locks in the moisture, okay? So it makes your hair look healthier. Add shine. It supports your scalp because you are massaging it in there, okay? You're working it in those hair follicles, and it helps give your hair a strong base, okay, to grow. And plus, we want to get it out of that rest cycle because we want to supercharge it so it keeps growing. And we want to remove the oxidative stress. And one of the things that I like, it preserves and protects your lipid layer. Okay, which is, it's like those are organic compounds of fatty acids or derivatives that are insoluble. So it helps preserve and protect that in your hair because it's a natural organic compound there. So what I would do is I'd actually, put the E in with the olive if you have it. Avocado oil is great for hot oil treatment. Avocado is actually excellent. But not everybody has avocado oil. Like before I started doing this, I didn't have avocado oil. I didn't have coconut oil. I didn't have almond oil. I didn't have marula oil. I didn't have a lot of this stuff. So use what you have. And it is so thick. So if you don't want to do a whole 1/4 of a cup or add it to the olive oil, you can. If you even want to add the coconut oil, you can do that as well. And then warm it up. I would start like 15-second increments and put your finger in there, not your glove finger. But then, you would just add your drops. Okay, and like I said, like 3 to 6. Whatever you can tolerate, basically. And then you put it on your hair, rub it all in, right? And so I'm suggesting you do a hot oil treatment, actually a warm oil treatment. And you leave it on there. I would even, I even use like, those hair things that you get at hotels, shower caps and things, and just put it on that. And then there you go. Keep it on there. Okay. All right. I'd keep it on there, until you felt like you were really getting what you need out of it, and then just wash it out. Okay. Some people use these oils before they shampoo their hair to add extra protection. But I think basically the best thing is just continue to massage your scalp. You can add lavender drops or another essential oil into your shampoo or conditioner. But I really think just the scalp massage stimulates everything. So I would leave it on as long as you want. You have all day. And then rinse it out. And then hopefully your hair will be neutralized from all of those free radicals, and it won't be so dry, and it will feel healthier. So I hope you guys enjoy this DIY. If you find any of this content helpful or whatever, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, because I'm always uploading YouTube videos. So thank you. It's Julie with Salt Mixology, and I hope everyone has fun. And I hope that I made sense. Okay, bye.